It's Beeswax week. Welcome to my channel. My name is Lacey. I am an over 40, no niche creative, and I am using weekly themes to declutter my art supplies and my fabric stash. I have designated areas for my art supplies, and then I have also, if you watch my introductory video, you can see that I have things on top of the kitchen cabinets. And one of the supplies that I really need to use and have been procrastinating using because it's a process is beeswax. Project 1, beeswax wraps, bee fabric. And it's really cute, and I thought, perfect. I know this has been done before with this line of fabric to make beeswax wraps, but it makes sense, and I need to use it. And while we're at it, I threw in this little random $2 fat quarter because strawberries would be cute. Anything food related, I think, will work well for beeswax wraps. Project 2, more of a mixed media project, and it involves Encaustic Medium. So Encaustic Medium is beeswax, but it also has Damar resin in it, which I believe is a crystallized form of like Damar varnish that you would put on like an oil painting as a medium or as a protective layer after the painting is done. These are in little pellets as well. They melt down with this. There is a smell, and I messed with Encaustics last year for the first time and was not prepared for the level of toxicity. So open door, ventilation. It's fun, slightly dangerous, mailed in a couple containers. So I'm not an expert. I've only messed with it once. But Encaustics work with oils. They don't work with acrylics. You can put wax over, like you can't put wax over plastic. It has to be wax over something with an oil base or wood. I cut down a watercolor painting that I had made onto one of these are just like the little 4x6 scraps of wood that you can get like at Michael's. Glued it down and waxed over it with the Encaustic Medium, and it gives it this like really, I don't know how much you'll be able to see, but it gives it this really nice smoothness to it and like some depth and also a little bit of shine. So that was my favorite part. For the most part, Encaustics is kind of messy. I messed with some collage. I didn't do great, but this was my big takeaway. So I want to do more of these. And also I have been wanting to make really obnoxious earrings from fabric. And I think a nice coat of wax will help with the weight and also protect them. So we're going to mess around with some of those. Project number 3. I haven't quite narrowed down exactly what we're going to make, but I am going to use this Ankara fabric. So these are African wax prints, and I've had them for a while. Really good for structured garments. I love the swallows pattern, the bird pattern. I think these go well together. I'm just not quite sure what I want to do with them yet. Anyway, so I love this one. These horses, or shall I say, ponies. We'll see. The Ankara fabric leads me to my artist spotlight. So if you're new here, each of my weekly themes, I'm going to have a playlist attached with some more things to check out on YouTube. So an artist spotlight and a music playlist for the week. I want to talk about Bisa Butler, who is a textile artist, an amazing quilter. This is probably the first time I bought a juxtapose since college. This is from fall of 2020. And it does have very nice big photos. And so her work is amazing. You can see some of the prints echoed throughout that she uses. It actually inspired me to buy some Ankara, and I just haven't had a clear-cut plan for it. I think part of it is I'm not a huge garment sewer. I'm not a huge garment maker, but I like to think about garment making and not actually making the things. So I have a bunch of patterns. We'll tackle that some other day. The artist spotlight, Bisa Butler, amazing. And for the music this week, I thought Surf Wax America, Weezer, Blue Album. But then it went more surf music. Beeswax wraps, some Encaustics, and used some Ankara. Bisa Butler's the artist. Surf music's the music. Surf music's the playlist. Also, I'm sick. So if I sound weird, I know I have a nasal voice, but I have a particularly nasal voice right now. And I am stuck at home. So you know what that means. Anyway, I'm not feeling great. I don't sound great, but I wanted to try to at least stay on track for my next week. Wax week. Beeswax week. Beeswax week. All right. Thanks for watching.